'Tis the season to be jolly. Not time yet? No? Okay, fine. Hello everyone, welcome back to today's video. So we have some interesting news. BLOXBURG released a post on Twitter today. It's about the school, guys. Finally, the school. There's finally talks about it, but don't get your hopes up too much. Look at the post. We're gonna look at them. Okay, so they posted this today. Hey BLOXBURG'S, we have some big news. We're exploring our options for a potential school addition in BLOXBURG late next year. With that in mind, what features or ideas would you love to see? Drop your thoughts below to help guide us in the first phase of this exciting project. A school, guys. They finally talk about a school. Now, keynote here, potential school addition in BLOXBURG late next year. So that is your time frame in case you're wondering, like, when is that going to happen? Late next year. It's like, this is the beginning phase. It's kind of like the brainstorming stuff. I don't know exactly if they have anything done yet. Even then, I probably would not be able to tell you. Pretty much this video, you guys in the comments, you comment down below, what would you love to see get added? What are some features you would like to see added with the school? Obviously, with this, it's going to come with the new map. It is not going to be on this old map. No. By the time we get the school next year, I'm assuming we'll already be in the new BLOXBURG map. So, you know, cherish your times here, but that's a long time, okay? So, I mean, yeah, savor this map, but we still have a lot of time left with it because they were transparent with us, pretty much saying that they were working on a new map. They planned to release it before BLOXBURG became free, but they were not satisfied with it, which means the devs themselves were not satisfied with the map. We wouldn't be either. And good call on that, because yeah, they want to make sure it's best quality. The wait has to be worth it. So I'm completely fine with them, you know, starting all over to make sure it's the best map possible. And one of the map designers is actually someone who worked on the Citizens map, and the Citizens map is actually really nice. So I have really high expectations, but at the same time I want to keep it like reasonable. We don't want to fantasize about how great this map is going to be. But anyways, back to the school. This is probably one of the most highly requested things. People have been asking for this for years, probably like ever since the game came out, if I had to guess. People have always been role-playing at the city hall for as long as they could remember, because we don't have one. People built their own schools to role-play in. This is a pretty big thing. I don't think it's just gonna be a building with classrooms and stuff. Like, yeah, that is like the bare minimum. A whole big building full of classrooms. Functional. They're going to have potentially some new jobs that can come with it. So we can probably brainstorm. I'm sure most of these things are planned already, but let's give our input. There's a lot that comes with this school update, and it's not just an empty building, because what's the point in having a school if it's just going to be boring, no features or anything like that? I'm pretty sure they're going to make it super interactive, super immersive, potentially realistic. Yeah, there should definitely be like a teacher sort of job where maybe you could like grade papers and stuff. I don't know exactly how that will work, but excited to see how they, you know, make it. I wonder if there's going to be a whole like graduating system, because like, yeah, you're going to go to school, you're going to go to your classes and stuff. What is the end goal of going to school? What are the rewards for going to school? So realistically, when you graduate high school and when you get a degree from college and stuff, your chances of getting a job are pretty much like, they say it's a lot better. Some people are struggling with a degree. Apparently you get better jobs with degrees. So I'm assuming like if you were to finish, like, I don't know if it's possible. I feel like they wouldn't lock a job based on like school or not. Okay, that's my question. I wonder if there's going to be like any jobs in the future that get brought to BLOXBURG that are going to be locked. Like, you can't do this until you finish school. Could you imagine? That is like an actual thing. I'm sure some people would be like, I can't believe they would do that. Never mind, they're not going to do anything like that, because they already made every single job pay equally. So I don't think they'll ever lock a career or anything behind like a degree. When BLOXBURG became too real. That's funny to think about, but probably not the best, actually. Maybe the school itself could like have its own janitor job, because I know the janitor right now, it's very limiting, because you are working at this building right here and you only clean around just this general vicinity. You're going around this general area. You don't really go anywhere else. I feel like the janitor should be moved to the school, and I'm sure many other people have said the same exact thing, because I feel like it makes sense. Why is there a whole building dedicated to cleaning up the city, even though you actually don't end up cleaning the entire town. The janitor should be moved to the school if they ever do that, and then you can clean up like toilets, you can clean the floors, you can clean the cafeteria and stuff. I think the janitor would benefit the most to being moved to the school. So that's one thing. The teacher job, yeah, grading papers would be fun. Maybe like, I actually don't know how that would work. Would you have to like, you get random papers of students who put in correct and wrong answers, and maybe you like tell them they're wrong. I don't know how a grading job would do, but in terms of classes itself would be really interesting. So like for math, you would do like some very basic math equations and stuff. Nothing too difficult. Obviously people could use their calculators, right? Like, why not? I guess who's gonna stop you, really? So if you guys ever played like Royal High, I haven't played Royal High in a long time, but they used to have classes that you could go to, and then there'd be a board with questions with like multiple choice stuff, and then you obviously be interacting with that board and choose the correct answer. There could be like a cooking class, so like you have a limited amount of time to gather your ingredients for the food that you need to make, and you'll be graded based on how many times you didn't mess up making the food and like how fast you did it. I'm just thinking of random like class activity ideas. Maybe if you end up finishing school, you get like a little bit of boost in working wages, because that would be fun. Maybe nothing too like game breaking for the economy and stuff. I feel like they already did the best they could with this like Bloxburg economy. They haven't really, I don't know if they really told us anything too much about that. That would be cool. Like you finish school, you did all this hard work to finish school, and you get a boost. It's hard to say right now. It's way too early to say anything. They should have a crafting class. You remember when we used to have 2 skills that we actually couldn't mess with? It was like crafting and programming. Maybe those will be finally added with this school update. So we'll probably have like some sort of programming or crafting class. There's just so many ideas, actually. There's actually too many. So of course, when they do add in the school, I hope we also get build mode items like school desk, like actual school lockers, maybe like a cafeteria sort of dining table. Do we have chalkboards? I don't think we have chalkboards in this game. You can like custom decal those, but whiteboards. We have file folders, but not like class folders. Book bags would be so good if they added. Of course, I'm sure they would add that in build mode as well. I would love a variety of backpack designs. You know, you have like the typical, then you also have some fun ones. Maybe like some Bloxburg themed backpacks would be super funny. Like a Tom backpack, a Susan backpack. I don't know who else. You could have like Sabrina the Witch backpack. That'd be funny for Halloween season. Possibilities are truly endless. But yeah, we really don't have school, like too many actual school things, school chair, school desk. I mean, there are things that are close enough to it, but also school bus for sure, long overdue. We need a school bus in this game. We've had trucks, we have vans, SUVs. We even have a moving truck now at this point. So having a school bus would be really great. Can't wait to see that get added when that time comes. Sure, it's a plan. It would be probably like a block. I could only imagine that being a BLOXBURG'S item as well, because the limo seats up to 7 passengers, and it's pretty luxurious. I'm assuming a school bus would cost BLOXBURG'S as well. I wouldn't be surprised. And it would seat up to like 12 people or something. I don't know. 11 people, 11 to 12 passengers. I could imagine. That would be fun. Yeah, the whole server. I don't know if they plan to expand the server limit when it comes to the new map. Safe to guess it's probably still going to be 12 by the new map. I don't know. They should have a job where you pick up students to take them to school. That would be a fun job too. Kind of like a taxi, obviously. And it's just another job that really gets you going around the map, and you're not just stuck in one place forever, which is what I like about pizza delivery. You're not stuck in one place. You go around pretty much the entire map. Okay, not the entire map, but most of the map. Also, it would be kind of interesting if you had like bus stops, like public transportation. Apparently that was a thing, right? Public transportation is supposed to be a thing. They did answer this in their giant like Q&A. If they do add in public transportation, I feel like that would be wonderful. Like they have a school bus that at certain times it'll say like the school bus came to your plot, and you have to quickly get into the bus, and it'll take you. Like there's a time frame for the bus to come pick up students, and then it'll be at a certain time where it will drop you off at the school. Like you're getting ready for school, and it's like actual gameplay, you know, like you're actually getting ready. You gotta quickly rush to the bus before you miss it. And if you miss it, you can just teleport to school as well. That'd be fine. But once again, there's just so many possibilities, so many things to think about when it comes to this. But that will wrap up today's episode of Yap Yap Central. Just wanted to get you guys talking about this and notified that they're finally thinking about the school thing. And yeah, they're looking for your input. So leave all your suggestions, ideas down below, because I'm sure the devs will be watching this and taking some notes if they aren't already planned. But thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye! I'm excited for the school, even though it's gonna take a while, like late next year. I'm sure it'll be worth the wait. I'm sure it's gonna be like game-changing, right? It adds more gameplay. It's gonna be great. It might be late, but it's better late than never. That's how I always see it.